Ligue 1 Le Havre vs Paris Saint-Germain prediction, team news, lineups preview. In the opening game of the 2024-25 Ligue 1 season, Le Havre take on champions Paris Saint-Germain, who embark on their first season without Kylian Mbappe since 2016-17, at Stade Océan on Friday. The home side stayed in the top flight by the skin of their teeth after finishing with 32 points in 15th place, just 3 points clear of relegated Metz, while the visitors won their third consecutive title. Match preview. While the hosts only finished one place above the relegation playoff spot, they will have been delighted with their final placement, considering last season was their first back in the top flight in 14 years. The final 4 games of the 2023-24 league season were particularly tense given Le Havre lost 1-0 to Metz on April 21. Though a draw against PSG and a win against Strasbourg in the next 2 games were key to their survival, Le Club Doyen ended their first campaign back in Ligue 1 with a record of 34 goals scored and 45 conceded. And of the 18 sides in the division, this made them the 16th best offensive and 8th best defensive team. However, if they are to survive for a second consecutive season, then they will have to do so without former manager Luca Elsner, who left the club for Reims in late June. New boss Didier Degarde is just 37 years old, and his only previous top-flight job was with Nice from January 2023 until June 2023, though he did start his playing career at Le Havre in 2003. Le Club Doyen have lost 14 of their previous 22 Ligue 1 games at Stade Océan, and kept just 4 clean sheets in this period. Opponents PSG come into the match off the back of a mixed 2023-24 campaign, as while they won their 10th league title from the last 12 seasons, they once again failed to win the Champions League. Their 2-0 aggregate loss in the semi-final against Borussia Dortmund, who had a particularly poor domestic season considering they finished 5th in the Bundesliga, is a significant mark against boss Luis Enrique. To make matters worse, Enrique enters into 2024-25 without star forward Kylian Mbappe, whose protracted departure from the club was finally confirmed when he signed for Real Madrid earlier this summer. It is difficult to argue that the visitors improved on their 2022-23 showing when their Ligue 1 points per game record of 2.24 last term was practically identical to their record in 2022-23. Having scored 81 goals last term, PSG were by far the best attacking team in the division, with Monaco ranking second in this metric after only scoring 68 times. However, though they only conceded 33 times, this was 4 more than Nice and only 1 fewer than both Brest and Lille. Team news. The hosts will have to once again contend with the absence of forward Andy Logbo, who has not featured since November due to a cruciate ligament tear. Le Havre could start signing Yanis Zouaoui at left-back, and he could be accompanied in defense by Gauthier Loris, Etienne Kinku and Aruna Sanganti. As for the visitors, they have concerns about defender Lucas Beraldo after he was forced off against Sturm Graz in a pre-season friendly on August 7. PSG could also be without Presnel Kimpembe and Nordi Mukiel due to fitness issues. Elsewhere, signing Willian Pacho could come into the starting lineup and make his competitive debut for PSG against Le Havre, either at centre-back or at left-back given his familiarity with both roles. Manuel Ugarte could also sit out of the match given he has often been out of favour with Enrique and is the subject of interest from Manchester United. Le Havre possible starting lineup: Dismas, Sanganti, Kinku, Loris, Zouaoui, Diawara, Touré, Casemir, Kouziav, Juju, Ngura. Paris Saint-Germain possible starting lineup: Donnarumma, Soler, Skriniar, Pacho, Mendes, Zaire Emery, Neves, Asensio, Barcola, Mwani, Mbaye. We say, Le Havre 0-4 Paris Saint-Germain. Although Le Havre did draw with PSG near the end of the 2023-24 Ligue 1 season, it is difficult to see how they can overcome the French champions on Friday. Even without Mbappe, it would not be surprising to see Les Parisiens score multiple goals and open the campaign in resounding fashion. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.